Yo, what is crack-a-lackin', everybody? Caveman Jack, back for another reaction/review, and we are back live from the studio. Yo, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic week. A couple of months ago on the channel, one of my earlier videos actually, finally got around to checking out the band The GORILLAZ. Quite an interesting journey. It tripped me out a little. It had different kind of pockets and moments that were incredible. It was really tight. The instrumentals were tight. The bass sounded fantastic. The drums were tight. I've had a lot of you recommend checking out the follow-up, I believe, Plastic Beach. Now, I'm pretty keen to check this one out. I haven't really listened to much of the GORILLAZ since. However, I did see that they announced a new album for February next year, which I have no doubt I'll be checking out on the channel at some point. When it releases. I know it's got some cool features on it. I saw Tame Impala is on one of the songs. Very keen to check that one out eventually. But in the meantime, finally going to check out Plastic Beach. So let's get into it, guys. Yeah, I'm excited. We've got the waves going. Very beach-like. Setting the scene. I like it. Oh, it's like a ship horn. I like this intro, it's beautiful. I'm a sucker for strings, so you're always going to get me. I'm feeling we're just going to hit this electronic beat as soon as this next song comes on. I can just feel it. Oh, okay.
Gorillas and the Boss Dogg, Planet of the Apes.
Snoop Dogg. Okay. Simple instrumentation, simple beat. Not a lot going on. Setting the scene.
The revolution will be televised. And the pollution from the ocean, now with devotion. I know it seems like the world is so hopeless. It's like Wonderland. This my path, belly flopping, rocking while I'm rocking in the bubble bath. And I'm just like math, foes added up to get you more cash. Yeah, so welcome to the world of the Plastic Beach.
By the end of the song, it sold me. It sold me. The outro, I think, did a lot for me there. I thought the flow, I thought it's always cool. It's credit to Snoop Dogg that as he continued his career and has gotten older, he's delved into different sounds and different pockets, and he really fitted that kind of instrumental that it provided for him. He flowed nicely. He just kind of rode the beat. He rode it. He didn't do a lot, but he just jumped in certain pockets. The GORILLAZ have a really satisfying way of building up their songs as they play out, and you might start it and go, oh, okay, this seems pretty simple. Okay, I enjoy it. By the end of it, you're like, man, they really formed that song really nicely. So interesting sounds.
Survivor, I ain't lost and this ain't shipwrecked. I feel small in this big wide world, and mommy ain't said, honey, I shrunk the kids yet. There's no war, cuz I can break out of jail with a lighter. So is there any point in making laws, blood? This ain't that Atlantis, are you sure? I nearly suffocated when I touched the shore.
Hey.
No,
Look, skip on the beat like Ollie in the gym. Honey, I'm home, this is where I wanna live. Just found it like Nemo. On the D-Lo, I don't know if it's green or what it's green though. On the other side of the fence. Look, if heaven had a VIP, this is it, white sand, blue sea. But I don't know who they are, and I'm damn sure they don't know me. But I come in peace.
cool, white flag, white flag.
No war,
No guns.
no poor.
Oh, it's just slow from
Just
both of
love,
them.
No hype,
just fun,
no ties.
just me and my
Intersecting each
mind.
other.
Just me and my wife.
But tell me if I'm dreaming, cause I don't wanna wake up till the evening.
Yeah, that's a tight song, man. That's tight. It's tight. Another solid joint. Another solid joint. Both the songs so far have been really just satisfying. They're not mind-blowing, but they're satisfying and really good, really nice listens. I'm not sure who Bashy and Kano are, but when Bashy began, I didn't know if I was a huge fan of his flow, but then he started spitting some really nice bars. The beat was interesting when he started spitting, and I don't think I was a huge fan of that real 8-bit kind of beat. Kano, when Kano came in, I liked his flow, but I'll be honest, I was focusing on the instrumentation as well. I was much more focused on that for this listen at least. Then how they were intersecting with one another, going, back to back, kind of flowing on each other's flow, and I thought that was cool. And then so it's the National Orchestra for Arabic Music, and that was great. The whole intro and the outro, awesome. Oh, it's very analog-y, kind of computer, digital.
I'm a scary gargoyle on a tower that you made with plastic power. Your rhinestone eyes are like factories far away.
This is the first time we've heard his voice.
That we all seem to keep drive on engines till they weep. So call the mainland from the beach. Your party's now washed up in bleach. The waves are rising for this time of year.
Great, the layering's fantastic.
Nobody knows what to do with the heat under sunshine pylons we'll meet while rain.
Okay. I like that double kick.
I can't see you now, my heart is frozen. All the birds
Great
and the
instrumental.
crows have been alternated with my soul. Your rhinestone eyes are like
Yeah, he found a good spot to sit in this flow. See, simple. It's a lot of simple sounds that, when laid on each other, just satisfying. Yeah, I won't go too much on about this song, but overall, just really well constructed. Really like this song. Definitely adding this one to the playlist. Really satisfying construction on that one. Oh, we got a most def verse on this one. Real 8-bit, very electronic. This album so far, mixed with some really orchestral sounding strings and some brass as well.
electricity, shockwave, central power on the motherboard, yes.
Yeah, the Gorillaz have a great way of constructing these catchy hooks.
Oh, Stylo, go for blossom in your soul. When you know your heart is light.
If it's love, is electric.
Just not expecting that.
It'll be flowing on the streets. Night after night.
I just love the constant synth in the back.
Here's what we got to do. If it's love, is electric. It'll be flowing on the streets.
Yeah, everyone had a really good contribution to this song. often find that the Gorillaz, they utilize their features really well. And everyone collaborates in a meaningful way. It's not like a force. It's just not just a name added to a song. They partake and they add value. They all add value. Hell yeah.
This morning, you've
Superfast
got time
Jellyfish.
for a hot home-cooked breakfast. Delicious and piping hot in only 3 microwave minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yo, pretty packages of frosted delights.
Look, it comes with a toy.
That's that bass.
Mama's homemade from scratch, well not quite. Toasted over flames, they be tasting quite right. All hail King Neptune and his water breathers. No snail thing too quick for his water feeders. With the crunchy carrots,
that's chicken.
gotta have it super fast.
Whole line of breakfast you've got time for.
Super fast, I come in last. But just in time for breakfast. Keep it true, forever blue. The night throws out to
All hail King Neptune and his water breathers. No snail thing too quick
Mate,
for his
just
water
close your
feeders.
eyes and
Don't
listen to all
waste
the
time with your
sounds.
net. Our net worth is set, ready, go. Many know others. We be the colors of the mad and the wicked. We be bad, we be bricket with the 24-hour sign.
Was not expecting this kind of chorus.
aluminum, a crucial fun, aluminum. The sea is radioactive.
Superfast Jellyfish. Don't waste time. Superfast Jellyfish. Hell yes. Fun song that was. It really was. I wasn't completely sold on the first verse and how it was kind of progressing. I was like, okay, this is fun, but it's not really hitting me. And then the chorus hit and it all made so much more sense. It was just like, I don't know, it complemented the song. The chorus complemented the song in such a well-designed way that the verses, they just hit so much harder. And I was not expecting that chorus, but wow, it really took that song to another level. We've been on a really good run. These last 3-4 songs have hit me. Not saying the first 2 songs didn't hit me. I still enjoyed them. But these ones so far, when we've got Damon actually singing on them and contributing a bit more, and I'm noticing that the influence is great. It's got a bit of a lo-fi. I feel like I'd be listening to a lo-fi beat. You know, that like Study Girl? I feel like this would be a lo-fi beat. It's beautiful, but it's beautiful. Constant piano. It's great.
Oh, joys are as the sun has come again to hold you, sailing out the doldrums of the week, where the emptiness we leave behind on one air rising blows all the shadows far away.
It's evolving. Like a Pokemon. Beautiful. It started so smooth and soft, and it was very lo-fi-esque, and I really enjoyed that change of pace there. His tone is fairly stagnant. Like, it doesn't really change his tone, but it's how he, like, the instrumentation around him that then can make him sound a whole lot different. And when we got to the second half and the electronic sound started coming in, full electronic, it was very synthy, very funky. It's almost like we were sitting in the past and then we just evolved into the future. And Little Dragon, she was fantastic. I liked how she just kind of flowed on it. Her voice suited that instrumentation that the Gorillaz put for her. And yeah, another really enjoyable song, man. Oh, that beat. At this point, this is just known as the Gorillaz beat now. Like, you can close your eyes and it feels like, yeah, it sounds like the Gorillaz. I just love how they evolve the songs. They keep building off each other, the tracks.
It was the glitter freeze. Dr. L.
This feels like you're in a late night club.
You wouldn't credit
2 a.m. You don't know where you are. You are just buzzing. You're looking around, all the flashing neon lights. Good though. It's just good. Good song. Completely lost me there. I was just so like in that song. I'm so absorbed by the sounds. Just a sonically intense song. There was just, it was like I was saying, it was like you're lost in a club or you're lost somewhere and there's just so much going on around you. It's just, it did feel a little uneasy. It never drops. It's consistently peaking, this song. And I just like look at the recording and it is just peaking the whole time. The Gorillaz has been a fantastic album. Plastic Beach is well worth the recommendation you guys have been providing. It is fantastic. Very bassy, you know, like the bass almost drops.
Some kind of nature.
The bass almost drops out on itself. Like, we'll repeat it, and it just feels like the bass is just like, and it just, it's like really dense and really like.
Some kind of nature. Some kind of soul. Some kind of mixture. Some kind of gold. Some kind
it's got a real like Western guy on the piano in the Western bar.
Some kind of metal made up from glue. Some
kind of nature, some kind of soul, some kind of mixture, some kind of gold, some kind of majesty, some chemical load.
Like phony clothes, but I really like might.
Some kind of nature.
Some kind of nature. Some kind of soul.
Come forth within us. All we are is stars.
Yeah, just really great album, great sounds, hybrid of genres. Again, we're just going from different sound to different sound. Each song is feeling so unique, and tonally they remain quite consistent. They have that classic Gorillaz beat that begins, and then you don't know where the song will take you. And I think it's just so revitalizing when you hear each song take you to a new part of the beach, new part of the Plastic Beach. It does feel very holiday. It does feel very vacation. It feels very beachy on Melancholy Hill.
Up on Melancholy Hill, there's a plastic tree.
Yes.
Are you here with me? Just looking out on the day of another dream.
Warm song is just makes me so happy. It's making me like so full of joy. It's like emotion, like good joy.
The coal and the submarines and the world will go.
It's just so
Does anybody know love?
wholesome, man.
Just looking out for the day when you're close to me. When you're close to me.
What a happy song. It was like an overwhelming sense of joy just right through me when that song started. And basically when the first note hits, like you just know instantly this hits, and you just know. And I'm a little bit speechless. Like I'm trying to find the words to capture what this song created within me. It felt like nostalgic. It felt like I was looking back at a previous version of myself when you have a happy memory or something and you remember that memory. And that's what that song felt like. It's good beat. It's good beat.
Distant stars come in black or red. I've seen their worlds inside my head. There's nothing you can do for them. They are the force between when the sunlight is arising.
Great harmonies.
Broken. In the glitter free of the plasma screens, we keep switched on all through the night while we sleep.
Still pretty relevant. Plastic screens we keep on overnight while we sleep. Scary how some lyrics nowadays really reflect today's society. It's got like a Zelda feel to it. It feels like a Zelda kind of beat, like in Legend of Zelda. Oh, Most F's back. Sweepstakes.
Payday, you're a winner. Payday, you're a winner. Keep cool for my line. Scare money, broke money. Born money, more money. So sunny, cloud breaker. Shine, make a wave runner. Wild motherfucking drummer. They say that they win, it's okay, well, let's see.
I'm a huge fan of this beat, instrumentation.
Keep cool for my line. Scare money, broke money, more money, more money. So wild, wonder, funky drummer. You can get it like you wanna. Who's a winner? Set the dealer. Every player, yeah, me. So you scare money, broke money, more money, more money. So sunny, cloud breaker. Sound make a wave runner. Wild, wonder, funky drummer. You can get it.
I might have to go back to that one. I think it felt like it goes for a long time. It's over 5 minutes. And while it does evolve in the middle and does become a little bit more chaotic, it doesn't feel like too much of a shift. I don't think that I was captivated for the whole 5 minutes. I don't know how much I vibed with Most Def's flow. It was very like I could just kind of fall into it, but it wasn't like I was taking it all in. And if I was to fall into it, I feel like I'd just be kind of just letting it fly past me. But yeah, we'll have to go back to that one and see how it settles on future listens. Plastic Beach. Oh, that is good bass. good. I got that feeling. It's got a real Western surf. The Weekend simps in the back there. Those after hours simps. I love the instrumentation throughout the song. I thought it was super interesting. Where we finish the song compared to where it starts. Starts with like the Western kind of guitar sound, and then by the end we have this super analog, like a pew 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 pew. First and second time I heard the chorus, I was like, I don't think it's doing it for me. It was getting kind of lost in the instrumentals, and I was like, I don't know. The third time it came around, I was singing it. It was catchy. It hooked me. So credit to the song. I think it is a grower. I think by the time I heard that third chorus, I was fully like, yeah, this is Bob's. Little Dragon again. Welcome back, Little Dragon. It's been a little while since we last heard you on the album, but it was fantastic when we first met, so welcome back.
Waiting by the mailbox, by the train, passing by the hills till I hear the name.
I'll wait to be forgiven, maybe I never will. My star has left me to take the bitter pill. That shattered feeling, well, the cause of it's a lesson learned. She said it's true.
Nice lyrics on this song. It's a nice story. Find really good ways at highlighting certain notes and then making those notes more prevalent by layering on them or doing stuff on them. And
mystery, you're by my side, but are you still with me?
Both songs with Little Dragon, they've been really kind of effective, very moving songs, and that one was no different. To Binge, had a really beautiful, light and fluffy instrumental. And her voice, they went back to back, and the way they kind of bounced off each other was beautiful.
On the cloud of unknowing, my world seems open. Every satellite up here is watching. Oh, the days of forgetting, they're gone out with the tide. Oh, the sinking love on the cloud of unknowing.
Very cinematic.
Every satellite up here is watching.
All right, guys, we're up to the final song on the album. This has been very, very fun. I'm keen to have a chat about it after this one plays itself out. This is Pirate Jet.
Cause we left the taps running for 100 years. So drink into the drink, plastic cup drink, drink. Still connected to the moment it began.
Simple lyrics, but it felt like there was an underlying tone or underlying message for that song. Jeez, Plastic Beach. I reckon I enjoyed that more than Demon Days. Demon Days is fantastic, don't get me wrong. But on a first listen, that one, like I said earlier, it feels like they've evolved. They really have evolved from Demon Days. And I think it's pretty cool to see that progression and this new chapter in the band's kind of discography. You know, some of the themes behind the album, you guys will have to help me out here, but does it revolve around the ideas of plastic kind of images, fake kind of images? Like, wow, what a fun album. What a great way to finish the night. The first two songs, right? Welcome to the World of Plastic Beach and White Flag. I was like, okay, these are solid, but they didn't blow me away by any stretch. From there, guys, it really picked up for me. It really evolved in a way that I was so captivated and I had a lot of fun. Each song, like I said, it starts with a classic Gorillaz beat for the most part, and then you're like, where am we going next? Each song feels like a different genre, a different sound, and it's so refreshing to kind of jump from these different genres and hybrids of genres on each of these songs. I loved Rhinestone Eyes. Stylo was another good one. I liked that one. Superfast Jellyfish. I remember that being such a trip. What is going on? And then that chorus was fantastic. Empire Ants with Lil Drag. And Lil Drag and her features on this album were, very well done. She was utilized very effectively. Glitter Freeze, again, an instrumental, more of a track. Liked it. Just all the instrumentation on this album was really, really well constructed for the most part. Some Kind of Nature, again, this Lou Reed, that voice, it just felt so wise. On Melancholy Hill, wow, fantastic song, beautifully moving song, filled me up with so much joy. It's like instantaneously, I have to add this song to my playlist. If I'm ever feeling down, this song I feel will take me out of that rut. It just automatically brought so much joy and peace. Sweepstakes was a song I was a bit unsure on. It went for ages. It went for 5 minutes and it didn't really captivate me. It lost me. I wasn't really hooked from the start. So I'll have to go back to that one. Plastic Beach, like I said earlier, chorus on the third time through was just like, okay, I'm sold. I'm sold. To Binge, the other Little Dragon song was really solid as well. Yeah, and Cloud of Unknowing was like a movie. It was cinematic. It felt very large in scale. And then we finished it really tightly and nicely in a much more subtle, simple pirate jet. Thank you for you guys for your patience with this one. I have been meaning to listen to it, much like a lot of albums. But this one I was pretty excited for, and I knew I was going to get to it. And I really do hope you enjoyed this reaction/review. If this is your first time checking out the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button. We listen to a wide array of music, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And if you're a returning viewer, it's always good to see you. You know that. So thank you for joining me on another video. And yeah, I've also got some socials. I've been trying to get on top of socials and kind of increase the channel awareness and spread the channel. Yeah, if you have any friends or people you might know that might be interested in the channel, feel free to send them a link or kind of shoot one of the videos to them. It does help engage the conversation. It does kind of build the channel up, and it's been a hell of a lot of fun. So I'm appreciating every comment, every kind of interaction, every sub, and every view. So thank you all for participating in the channel's kind of growth. It's been really, really, really appreciated. Take care, guys, and I will see y'all in the next video. Cheers!